And we are back. We are back. All right, now, I wanted to take to Instagram. I got this caption from you, and I feel like it was extremely important to go over. You said, I remember graduating high school and seeing the majority of my friends go off to college and start off their careers. I always wanted to attend college, but my finances wasn't stable and my grades weren't often fell short. You said having parents that dropped out of high school made me want to break that generational curse. I always fell through the cracks due to self-doubt and lack of confidence. Until last year, shout out to your cousin Erica Lynn, who introduced you to rants of 1,500 or nothing. And you ended up getting a full scholarship there. And you said, where I've met a lifeline full of family connections, resources, and much love. I'll never forget this. Now, one of the things that you were able to do, you said, knowing your parents' situation in high school and witnessing friends go off to college, this opportunity with 1,500 or nothing sounds personal. Everybody say sound personal. It sounds personal like Deion Sanders been saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, for when you speak of this generational curse, knowing that you felt doubtful, you know what I'm saying, also experienced the lack of confidence, what role did you consider a curse played in the work ethic? Because you in the back of your mind thinking, I got to break this curse. What type of battery did that put in your back in order to get through and accomplish what you needed to accomplish at 1,500 or nothing?
Man, the battery in my back was God, man.
Right.
He led me to it. That's something I didn't expect to happen. It was just like, you know, my family is hitting me up and she wants to introduce me to one of her popular friends. So I'm about to go and, you know, and chop it up and see what's good. But I wasn't expecting anything. I wasn't expecting to even listen to my music. I was just going to go check out the facility and, you know, see what was good. And then, you know, once I got to meet with him and he showed me the facility by himself with my cousin, and then he took me into one of the studios and he was like, play me some. So I played him one of my songs, one of my Too Damn Stressed. I played him Too Damn Stressed, and he was just like, that's all I need to know. Like, you want to come to school? You want to come to 1,500? I was like, yeah, you know, no doubt about it. Yeah, so it happened just like that.
So why Too Damn Stressed? Why was it that song that you played for him?
I think it was my most recent song out.
Okay,
yeah.
Got you. Now, when you playing this song, are you looking at him like, man, I hope he feel it. If he don't feel it, I'm gonna be hot. Or were you just looking at him kind of like with no expectation of this?
We was honestly, everybody in the room, me, my cousin, and him, we were just vibing to the song. Like, you know, we were just listening to what we were hearing and just grooving to it. He was nodding his head, and everybody, it was a good energy in the room.
Man, shout out to that, man. Now, was it a jolt of excitement when he gave you that opportunity? Like, what was you feeling like when like you said, you had no expectations. So initially when he said, let me hear a song, was it a jolt of excitement? Was it any worry? You know, what was that? What was that? Describe to us what that moment was like.
It was go time. You feel me? I'm like, I was ready for it. Yeah. This is what I was born to do. And, you know, I feel like I've gotten past the part of, you know, being nervous and being shy and stuff like that. So whenever anybody asks me about my music, I'm like, ta-da.
It's ready to go, man. Shout out to that. Now, getting over being shy, you know what I'm saying? Getting over that. What type of process was that for you? Because everybody goes through it. Some people can't admit it. Some people allow the fact that they're shy to hinder them from doing what it is. So getting over the process of being shy, when did you realize that you had to overcome that to be successful?
Honestly, I feel like I learned that in high school, you know, just being around different cliques and stuff like that. So it was just like being shy and timid, that don't get you what you want. You feel me? So I had to break out that shell and let people know, like, I'm Holland Izz, this is me, this is who I am, and y'all gonna mess with it or y'all not. That part.
Get with it or get lost, man. Clap it up and make some noise for that, y'all. Clap it up and make some noise for that. That's a beautiful situation because it takes you to be that way when you are comfortable in your own skin. You know, a lot of the time, that's hard for us to get into. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel like, was that your biggest obstacle to overcome in order to be who you are today?
I'll say it's one of my biggest obstacles. Really, one of my biggest obstacles is not caring what people say or think about me, and just doing, what comes from the heart, what's natural, and what I love to do. So that's one of the things I had to overcome the most.
Okay, so overcoming that on your own, what type of advice would you give somebody else? I struggle with this too. What type of advice would you give to somebody if they told you, hey, I'm worried about what these people are thinking about me? You've overcame it, but how did you overcome that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the practice? Because for me, I feel like ultimately you can say, oh, I don't care about what nobody think, but it's a process in order to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because guess what? Now you saying to yourself, I don't care what nobody think. The moment you say that, you're going to get hit with 10 different opinions and it's going to bother you.
That part.
But you have to be strong enough to say, it's bothering me, but I'm working on this. So what advice would you give to somebody like that?
A piece of advice I'll say is you could hear what they have to say. If you agree with it, cool, give and take. But if it's something that you feel like you don't need or you don't need to approve on, I'll tell you do this. That part.
He wow for that. But no, hey, sometimes you have to have that I don't care mentality.
That
now,
part.
do you feel like that makes you happier in life?
100%. When you don't worry about what people got to say, even sometimes your family, man, they could project their fears, their losses, and their hurt onto you. And you can't let that stop you. You got to know this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it to the end of it, to the neck. You hear me?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Clap it up to that, y'all. Clap it up to that. You have to be able to stick to your guns and stand on your own 10 no matter what's going on, man. Now, I got to ask you this because I've never been to 1500 or nothing Academy. I want to know, what did it feel like a breeze of air when you walked into the building, man? Was all the walls white and the black 1500? Like, what did it feel like walking into the halls of 1500 or nothing, man?
Honestly, it felt surreal to know, like, legends then walk up and through that mug. You feel me? So it was just like, oh yeah, I'm rubbing shoulders with these folks, and hey, whatever they got is on me, whatever I got is on them, because they've seen me, they felt me, they heard me, and they got some of this ism for sure.
Yeah, they got the ism. That's a fact. Now, real quick, what is a day like in class? Because I'm assuming it's like a class setting and stuff like that. What is a day like at 1500 Nothing Academy?
It's fun, especially with the group I was with. It was just nothing but learning first, you feel me, trying to get better, collaborating, and just being there for each other, having a community. And, because a lot of kids was going through some hard things. Like, people come from all over the world to go to 1500 South Academy.
That's crazy.
It's like, I'm serious. And it was some cats up there that was sleeping in their car just to go there. So it was just like, hey, man, I salute y'all. You feel me? That takes guts. That takes perseverance. You feel me? So it's just like, to feel all that energy around you, it just made you want to get better.
Clap it up for that, y'all. Clap it up for that. That right there is real determination. To have saw that play out, seeing somebody sleep in their car, I can only imagine what that may have done to the spirit, man. How grateful were you for your situation? Because you just going back home. You know what I'm saying? You coming and going back home.
Right.
So when you seeing other people sleeping in their car, like, I mean, man, like, yeah, what was that feeling like, bro?
Honestly, like, when I see that, I just do whatever I can to show them love, encourage them, do something nice, make them smile. Because it's the little things, bro. You don't have to, go out the way to be Superman, or you can't save everybody. So it's just it just takes the little things, you feel me? Just being kind, smiling, just giving that good energy to them, because you never know how that energy may affect them.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Shout out to that. Now, your pops is a rapper out of Compton. You know what I'm saying? Had a legendary run.
Yeah.
Now, he advised you not to get into rap due to the fact that it has a lot of heartbreak.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know exactly what he meant by that now, going through your own process. And I recently heard Chris Brown talk about the times he cried in the studio. Chris Brown, okay? Chris Brown, the successful, the biggest, one of the biggest stars in the world, talked about how he cried in the studio. He felt lonely. And he's been doubtful, had lonely nights. Like, knowing that he went through that, when you went to your dad, How many times did you go to him and speak to him about how you were feeling?
As far as
the downs that you're going through.
Like he sees everything, you know, he's there every day. So it's just like, he can't help to see, you know, he feels it, you know, when you have a relationship like that with any family members, they know when you going through something, or they may pick up on it. But every time, like, I felt that way, he was always there to encourage me, to push me along, and to support me. And, you know, my dad's never, you know, sugarcoated anything to me. He never told me no lies. So, you know, he supports the music. He says I'm a breath of fresh air. So
that's right.
That just always, you know, put the battery pack in my back.
That's right. Clap it up for Pops, y'all. Clap it up for them fathers, man. Now, what situation, give us a specific situation that you went through that your dad was able to tell you, like, I relate to that. I've been through the same thing.
About like 2 months ago, it was just like, cause, you know, like what Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. You feel me? Like, and I'm pretty sure you could relate. The people you work with could relate. It's just like we put on so many hats. You feel me? Because it's not a lot of resources out here, and especially in LA, it's a dog-eat-dog world. You feel me? So to be able to put that on and put on different hats and just do it every day, it takes a lot, man. And for him to see that, and he lets me know, like, son, you're doing a good job. Like, you know, I'm surprised that you even this far today. You feel me? So it just keeps me going. Yeah, man. Clap it up to that. Clap it up to that, man. That inspiration, that extra push is always needed. Y'all don't know how far you're doing a good job can go, man. Like, for real. Like, this is confirmation. You know what I'm saying? No matter who is coming from, that confirmation is always good, because you don't know what people are going through. They could be ready to give up. I mean, stop, just halt. But the fact that somebody told you you're doing a great job, keep going, keep pushing, that can save everything, y'all. So make sure y'all giving people these compliments, even if you don't mess with them. Good job, congratulations, keep going, man. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Yeah, clap it up to that. Shoot, clap it up to that, man. Now, Holland Izz, you basically surpassed your pops by now. Okay. Who would you consider a better rapper? Better rapper than you or your pops? Oh, come on. Who taking that? Who taking that home? Why you gonna do that? Because I want to. Oh man! If you can't see him, you can't see him. That's okay. You better talk to him. You feel me? He can't see me. But no, Pops can rap. He got some. He still got some songs I still bump. Give me a bar that Pop said that you was like, ooh. It must be your ass because it ain't your face. Now we doing the butterface. Oh, do y'all know what the butterface is? Y'all know what the butterface is? You know what? See, our era, butterface is one of them. But we Sticks is busted up right now. No, but see, our era, what we had Doodoo Mama. And I guess Doodoo Mama was that version of Butterface. Y'all know what the Doodoo Mama was. Y'all remember the Doodoo Mama? That was Doodoo Mama, Doodoo Daddy. That was the mean era. Well, shout out to that. Shout out to Pops. Clap it up and make noise for Holland Izz. We're about to get you just a second with our next segment. Clap it up and lace. Clap it up like J.Brock, because I can score with a second on the clock. Y'all ready for us to jump into this Let's Chop It Up segment? Let's do it. Let's do it. So, yeah, I know. So, you got 1 through 3, okay? Pick a number. Which one? 3. 3. Okay. 50 Cent is a suspect in a criminal battery situation after throwing the mic and hitting somebody in the crowd. Uh-huh. When you found out that news, tell me, what did you think about that, man? That ain't right. Come on now. Yeah, that ain't right. Come on, you gotta know better than throw a mic. I don't care how frustrated you get. 50 Cent, I expected more. Did y'all expect more out of 50 Cent? Y'all had to expect more out of 50 Cent. Everybody said no. No. Come on now. With all of his experience and expertise, he has to know not to throw a mic in the crowd. Yeah, real talk. Is that something that you feel like you've ever thought about? Nah, man. It's just, you know, you got to have a statue of professionalism. You feel me? Come on now. Yeah, and you can't do that, man. They're here to see you. They're here to celebrate you, to have fun of your music, and they leaving with a dented head. Come on, man. That
Come
ain't
on
right.
now. The woman was in the hospital, on a hospital bed, and she looked the part. She looked every bit of the part, and she's from Power 106.
What?
Yeah, Power 106.
For real?
Yeah, Power 106.
I didn't know that.
Y'all
I didn't know
she's
that.
from Power 106? Yeah, she's somebody. Now, let me ask y'all something.
She getting paid though.
Okay, but here's the situation. From what I've heard, I heard that it wouldn't be best for her to take that payday. Do y'all think she should take the payday? Do y'all think she should sue 50 Cent and take that money? Okay, people saying yes, people saying no. Now, here's the thing. If she sues and takes the money, what I understand is it could jeopardize her career because she's with Power 106. That's 50 Cent. If he chooses not to work with Power 106 no more on the hands of that, that's a nasty situation. So what would you do?
Sure, if I was her, I'll get that bag.
Okay, so you have to have a plan with this bag. What you think that bag is? 100,000?
Oh no.
What you think the bag is?
He gotta come with at least $500,000.
Half a
$500,000.
million?
Heck yeah.
Jeez, is that really?
50, I got a dent in my head. I gotta look at my head.
I'm suing for damages. I'm having nightmares every night. I can't drive. I forgot how to use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta sell this situation.
You gotta sell it.
You gotta sell it. Now see, I don't know how to feel about that because I wouldn't want to jeopardize my career. Lord have mercy. I don't know what I would do.
You wouldn't take that money and invest it in your career?
Yeah. No, that's a fact. That's what you can do with that.
Yeah,
that's what you can do with that. That's a big fact right there. Now, my thing when I first saw that though, I just thought that 50 had to know better.
Yeah,
I
real
said, bro,
talk,
you got to know better than to throw. And he didn't just he
chucked
with
that
everything
mug.
that he had.
He's
With everything. Come on, with everything. But shout out the show. That was a really great show. I dug the show. YG came out. A whole lot of LA natives came out, man. How much of a fan are you of 50 Cent?
Oh man, I love 50, man. Definitely, he's an inspiration. Get rich or die trying. Hey, all that. You feel me? He a legend. Respect.
Yeah. Many men wish death upon me, man. He tripped out with that one right there, man. I hope to never see nothing like that again. To any artist that's watching this, please do not lose your marbles,
man,
and throw a mic like that into anybody. I mean, that was ridiculous, man. And that's one of our people, man.
Right,
now,
real talk.
We got to jump into another one. You know, we got to now. 03 Greedo declares he is not an LA artist. He's from Watts. Okay, look. I know
I'm not an LA artist. I'm from Compton.
Okay, so but you bang that though, like for real.
No, man, man, we all together, bro. It's like everybody's like a 10 to 15 to 30 minute drive depending on traffic from away from each other. We need to just band up together. We are LA artists, but you know, we got our sections, you feel me? That where we come from, but ain't nothing it's nothing bad to promote that you're an LA artist cuz you are in LA.
Yeah, LA County, clap it up and make some noise for that. Come on. We need some unity, man. We really need this unity. When I hear the arguments about that, I be confused. Because honestly, everybody wants to be from LA. No matter the state, wherever you at, I want to be from LA. But, hey, the politics are the politics. We going to respect the politics. Yes. But I'm from LA. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Inglewood, went to Crenshaw.
Yes.
I'm from LA, and I'm banging that all day long, everybody. Clap it up, make some noise for that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, man. Shout out to Greedo because he's one of our guys. You know what I'm saying? Greedo has done a great job with putting out this music and stepping out and being one of those guys for us. Coming from Compton, you know, he's a Watts native. What type of influence has Greedo had on you?
Honestly, it took me a while to get into Greedo's music because when I first heard it, I originally didn't like it because I thought the mix was, you know, not good, but it grew on me, you feel me? And being from LA and, you know, to see the impact that it had on people, it was just like, oh, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, straight like that, man. Shout out to Greedo. Clap it up and make some noise.